Jerry really loved McQuaid. He loved the mission of McQuaid. He loved what was happening inside the building.
Well, he was a very caring guy. He followed them up. He was really good with people. Had a way of putting you at ease.
He had such a sense of the college application process. He knew people in every college in the United States.
Parents that would come in might have a kid who had been at another high school or knew somebody at another high school or what have you, and said they had never seen a guidance office like ours.
He developed a wonderful network with college representatives, and they could call Jerry and they could ask about a student, and he would give them a straight answer, and many times, more often than not, McQuaid students were accepted.
To me, he was like the leprechaun of the guidance office. Someone would come in and say something, or one of the teachers, or and he'd just get this little grin on his face, and you knew he was going to come up with something funny.
Jerry would just be outside your classroom. You know, you look in your window and he'd be standing there. And usually it was a concern about a student. Sometimes it would take you a while to find out that he was just going to tell you a joke.
We would sit on his porch at his house, and he would tell stories all day long, and he would, of course, tell the famous one about the picture in his office. About the Pope.
You might not be able to see it, but it says, "To Jerry, best wishes, Paul." And Jerry would wait until a student was looking at it, and then he would tell a story about which was completely unfounded. But he said when but the future Pope was a seminarian in Rome, that Jerry said he was also going to school in Rome, and that they used to play one-on-one basketball together. And he said the problem was, he said that the future Pope couldn't go to his left.
One day he came in, and it was towards the end of the year, and he said, "I'm going out to lunch." And I went, "Oh, where are you going?" He says, "Cafeteria. You know, the student cafeteria." I said, "You're going there? What are you going there for?" He says, "Well, I'm taking a senior out to lunch." I said, "You're taking one of your kids out to lunch?" He says, "Yeah." I said, "How come?" He says, "Well," he says, "when he was a freshman," he said, he went through that cafeteria, just starting out, went through the cafeteria line. He dropped his tray and everything. And of course, he was embarrassed. The kids were laughing, making comments, this, that, and the other. The kid never went back. And he says, "I'm taking him to lunch because he's going to college, and that's all they have is cafeterias." And he said, so he'll at least know what to expect, and it won't be bad. And I thought that was, God bless you, Jerry.
He came to work every day. He wasn't feeling well. He had taken a job as the junior counselor. He wasn't the head of the department anymore, but he just continued to do his job.
Dynamic fellow. That's the kind of person he was. His memory, his influence lives on, certainly in his kids. If you talk to, meet his kids, they're wonderful people. And that's Jerry. It just exudes from them.
The fact that we're sitting here now so many years after his passing and he's earning this award, I think speaks volume to the person that he was, the man that he was, and all that he accomplished throughout his lifetime.